About the late 70s, we were invited up to a ceremony that they were having to honor my father for having created Old Jado, and he was so pleased.
Well, in 1978, two plaques were created and were bolted onto the large rock monolith just outside the dining hall.
He just appreciated the fact that everybody was putting a plaque up for him because he had put his heart and soul into building that camp.
John Leasing was living in Arizona, and he was invited to come back to help rededicate the camp.
I can remember meeting John Leasing. He came to camp for a special weekend in his honor. He was the subject of the weekend because he was visiting. It was kind of a history type thing. We had a little museum we had organized and put together of some of the old days of the camp.
Dad was there as a staff member of 1941, and Jim Simone, Larry's and Paul Simone's father, who was also a scout in 1941 at camp, as well as Tom Wyman Sr., whose son Tom Wyman Jr. was later on staff. And Hank Diodny was also there, being the son of Lucy Stern's business manager. And he was very instrumental in helping convince Lucy Stern that the Boy Scouts really needed and deserved this beautiful patch of land up in the Sierras.
I was working up there that summer, so Dad and my mom and Dad obviously just came up for the weekend, because I do have pictures of my dad with John Leasing. And Mr. Leasing remembered my grandfather, and so that was a real thrill for my dad.
Also, one of the Camp Singing Trails ladies was there.
And they were there to give a little bit of history and dedicate the plaques that are still there outside the dining hall.